All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I want to go on to see Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai. Yahweh is the true, holy, powerful name, the one that calls God of Jehovah. Yahushai is the true, holy, powerful name, the one that calls Jesus Christ. Now, secondly, I want to go on to the elders and apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the whole full elect of Israel. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. All right, so this is the brother Magan, back from GMS Chicago camp. And I'm just going into just a quick topic about the day of the Lord. And so, this year was named hastening for the day of the Lord. And so, we got to be preparing for it. Not only that, we also got to prepare for when Esau bring down his great wrath, because that will lead up to the day of the Lord. So anyway, the day of the, if you want more of an overall thing, gist of the day of the Lord is basically a day where Yahweh Shai Yahweh Shai go out and kills more the wicked and the heathens and stuff, man. A great slaying of the heathens, man. Then a transitioning of power and stuff, and all that will happen on the day of the Lord. So the first precept I'm bringing out is Joel chapter 2 verse 31. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon to blood before the great and terrible day of Yahweh come. So this is more of a physical standpoint of what will be happening when you see this day transpired. The sun will turn into darkness, man. It's gonna be in the middle of the day and dark, just like night and outside. And the moon into blood, man. You're gonna be the only thing you're gonna probably see, you're gonna really be able to see fully, is the moon, which will be a dark reddish color. All right, Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 14-18. The great day of Yahweh is near; it is near and hasteth greatly. Even of the day of Yahweh, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So that means even the strongest, the most strongest men will be quaking in their boots when this day comes. Man, that just shows you how much fear going to be over these heathens in 2/3 phase when they see the Lord in his army. Verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. So that means this day ain't gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be filled with bloodshed and vengeance from the Lord, man. And Yahweh Shai is just waiting for it, man. He probably in the spirit world right now meditating on the day. Verse 17, and I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dawn. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in a day of Yahweh's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy witness of all them that dwell in the land. So in the Lord, and so basically these men will walk around like zombies and stuff. Man, they will walk around in distress and anguish, man, and then they will be judged, and then they will be judged. All right, verse 18. Neither their silver, like I already read that. But anyway, that just goes into how this the money ain't gonna save you, man. Man, trust and believe. Somebody will try to offer money for their life, man. Somebody will try to offer money, and they be slain, and they will get slain for it. Well, that's not the only reason they'll get slain, but that just shows you that money won't be able to save you, because the Lord not coming back for just vengeance. He coming back to acclaim his throne. Man, he coming back to to get the king to get the kingdom back up and going. All right, 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So this going into basically how this day will come unexpected and stuff, like this day will come unexpectedly. And and all you would see is them chariots shooting down their missiles. Well, it's like not the missiles, but them beams and stuff, shooting down them beams. Oh yeah, also the missiles as well. So like about that, but the missiles gonna be going off too. But mostly it'll be them beams from the chariots that be destroying everything. All right, but man, these 2/3 Jakes and heathens are not ready for the day of the Lord, because all types, it just is basically a day of vengeance, man. Mostly just a day of vengeance to get to pay back all the heathens for what they have done to Israel, and also to target some of Israel as well. Because Israel went backsliding too. So some of Israel the 2/3 of Israel gonna pay too. All right, but with that, I want to say shalom and a bar.